We are mildly interesting guys, and we talk about some stuff. So welcome to the podcast, we call it Joel the Podcast. It's Alex and it's Alex, here for Joel the Podcast. Hello everybody, I'm Alex.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Alex.
And this is our podcast, Joel. Welcome to episode 51? Is that right?
50, I think it's
52?
52.
52?
But
David?
I don't remember what 51 was, so...
I don't remember. I definitely remember watching 50. But...
I think it's 51. Let me go see. Alright, anyway, welcome to whatever episode it is. We are, as you have heard, we're here with our most frequent guest, Alex. A.k.a. David, a.k.a. Maelstrom. So thanks for being with us, David.
yes.
I first wanted to start off by reminding everyone that Nathan does not owe me $1.
I think at this point, nobody owes anybody $1.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
This is 52.
Okay,
right.
it is 52.
51 was the Ask Reddit one.
Oh. That's why none of us remembered. Because it wasn't worth remembering.
Fair enough.
Alright. Did we get any emails this week? This week?
No. Well,
right.
I mean, yes, but they were all from Patreon. Patreon sends way too many emails.
Thank you for emailing us, Patreon, and according to the rules, we must honor those emails. So I hope there's nothing too
Hopefully
binding
they
in
didn't
them.
specifically ask us to do anything too difficult. Luckily, it looks like they're just information about themselves rather than requests from us. Oh wait, no, I lied. We did get an email on Monday.
Oh.
It was from Cephalopod Master, subject line, I am a dumbass. The body of the email is, I am literally a dumbass.
I got that same text message from him too.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't think he realized right away that you actually forgot, so...
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
he told me afterwards.
I told him. But I do have to say something, which is that I learned today that Skype has a feature called subtitles, where it's printing out what you guys are saying to me.
Oh, that's a thing? How do you enable it?
It's what?
How do you
so
enable
in the bottom right, there's like 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
If you go down there should be like turn subtitles on.
Oh, yes,
but
I see.
It's extremely accurate, and it actually asterisked out dumbass.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
It does.
So
No, it's actually pretty incredible that it's getting most of what you're saying fairly accurately, and even when it like makes a mistake or something, after you've said a couple more words, it'll fix it.
right. So good job, Skype. This is pretty cool. All right.
Wow. That's creepy.
So thank you for your email, Cephalopod. All right. Moving on to sports. So first of all, we're less than a week away from baseball starting, and we're less than 2 weeks away from everything else starting. So I just wanted to say that I'm excited. But
Oh wait,
wait. What?
Oh no, I'm absolutely. Hold on a minute.
Alex, your voice is cutting out for me, by the way.
Good to know. What's going on here?
I destroyed the cord on my earbuds by like catching the cord on things and then tearing it out of my ears, so it's all messed up right there. And you were cutting in and out, so I was assuming that the earbuds were being bad, so I unplugged them. And I was like, wait, the reason I have that is so that you guys don't show up in my audio. So,
well,
luckily, without very much effort, I just had this in arm's reach. So
it turns out It wasn't your earphones. It was my internet. So.
Oh.
Because David said I was cutting out as well.
Oh.
So either both Nathan and my internet suck, or Alex's internet sucks.
Well, there's also like 4 other people in this house using the same internet, so. All right.
We can go ahead and blame Alex then.
Marble League. So,
yes.
Two events. Well, yeah. So 2 events since last time. David, I'll get to you in a second. But I just want to say, super exciting. I actually liked both of these events. Hurdles was a little anticlimactic because I thought it would be kind of cooler than it ended up being, but it was still good. And then, of course, I actually do like the block pushing event, but O-Rangers did pretty well, 6th in hurdles and 3rd in block pushing, and the Minty Maniacs sucked in block pushing, which was great, and it put the O-Rangers in 1st place overall, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, that just shows the importance of consistency. You know, they haven't medaled in several weeks now, but
they
not like they've had a terrible finish.
They medaled in block pushing. They came in 3rd.
Oh, well, yeah. Aside from that, I suppose.
All right, so we have a new person here. So, David, I'd love to hear your take on the Marble League. What teams do you like? What teams do you not like? What are your overall thoughts?
Okay, so I have been rooting for the Midnight Wisps and also the Team
Solid
Galactic,
choice.
but slightly, I'm favoring Midnight Wisps slightly more just because it sounds cooler.
Sorry, what was the other team? I didn't hear it.
Team Galactic.
Okay.
And I'm actually very excited that they have set the marble record at the block pushing event.
Yeah, there were
that was impressive.
So many records that were being set.
It was a very exciting time.
So
honestly, where are they in the standings? I really haven't just
they're on 4th overall.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
still in it.
Yeah, that'll hopefully produce some exciting drama as we continue in the season.
Yes, and the top few are really close, so it should be a very exciting finish.
And then there's like a big gap, right? Like a 20-point gap or something crazy, wasn't it?
I think it's smaller than 20 at this point, but
right now it's 12. No, not 12.
12-point gap?
No, scrap that. It's, what is that? 8. Yeah, 8 points.
Okay.
Wow, so very close.
That's not crazy. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, it was crazy. No, it used to be what you were saying, where it was like 5 points between 1st and 3rd, and then like 20 points between 3rd and 4th. But it seems to have closed off, which makes sense.
Okay. There's a 20-point gap between the 5th and the 6th place.
Okay,
there you go.
that must be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So 2 more teams have edged their way into the top race.
Yeah, that's
it seems like it's not impossible to do, but it's going to get harder the farther we go along, right? Because everyone on average does average, so if you started out especially bad, then
Yep. So
you're screwed.
So send us your thoughts on Marble League. So for those of you who don't know, our email can be found at our website, which is alexandalex@joelthepodcast.github.io/alexandalex@joelthepodcast.website. So you just check that out and shoot us an email with any thoughts you have.
The Skype subtitles did a pretty solid job picking up our email right there.
That's good because I can't
but
see the subtitles of what I'm saying, so
yeah.
Someone else will have to say it later on just so I can see it. All right.
Almost certainly we'll be asking people at the end of each of our segments to send us their results to our email. So
yep.
Surely we'll have a chance to say it.
So yes, as Nathan just alluded to, today we are doing a quiz episode. So we will be taking a bunch of BuzzFeed-like quizzes. Probably most of them won't be on BuzzFeed, but BuzzFeed-like quizzes. And we will be, sharing our results. And I think we have some pretty interesting quizzes lined up. So
You'll probably learn quite a bit about us during this episode, and
Maybe a
hopefully
little
learn a bit
too
about
much.
yourselves by playing along.
Yes. So we'll say the name of each quiz and what website it's from, so that if you want to also check it out, you can just Google those two things and you should be able to find it.
Yeah, and email them your quiz results.
Oh, and where can they find our email address? Just out of curiosity.
I'm kind of curious if you have it memorized, David.
Okay, it's Alex and Alex at joelthepodcast.github.io/alexandalex@joelthepodcast.website.
Amazing.
Beautiful. 100% correct.
I feel like we owe you money or something.
I mean, it is a very convenient website to send email.
That's true. I mean, the point is that it's basically effortless to remember.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
You've clearly now demonstrated that it is. So.
Just as a side note, the Skype subtitles heard the first time it was all correct except the first time you said Joel, it thought you said Jewel, like a gem.
Huh.
So, all right, let's get to the quizzes. So, why don't we all go to the first thing that David sent, the 6th quiz on there, which is what Avenger are you based on the phone cases? Choose 8 phone cases and we'll reveal which Avenger you are. So this is a quiz from BuzzFeed. The title is what I just said. So we will find out which Avenger we are to begin with. So anybody have a prediction about what Avenger they are?
I don't even remember all of them, so no.
Me neither. I don't really resemble any of. Maybe no, definitely not. So
We're going in blind.
The
and
first,
in my case, it seems like I'm not able to load any of these images on the website.
just pick them randomly.
Yeah, just pick
Oh,
random.
there we go. Never mind. We're
So
good.
the first question. I guess this may not be as interesting for our listeners since they're all images.
Right.
But the first one is to pick a marble patterned case. So I'm going with this black one that I like.
I like it too, but it almost looks like the back of the phone is just broken.
Yeah,
That's true.
It just looks like a broken iPhone, black colored iPhone. It's like
Yeah.
So which one are you gonna go with?
I'm going with the upper right, which to me kind of looks like waves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it kinda looks like a
the
beach.
bluey one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for too.
All right,
Alright.
next one is pick an animal case. So the animals we have are a panda, some corgis and cactuses or
Cacti.
some abstract like foxes, and I think that's also a panda.
Yeah.
And a
These
bird.
are origami animals.
We got a bunch of sea turtles, a sloth, and bees. Some very cute bees.
Right.
So I'm leaning towards either the sloth or the panda here. I think I'm gonna go with sloth. Sloth is a good one.
I'm
Yeah.
going with the turtles.
All right. I'm pretty tempted by this this corgi cactus combo.
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's
Good
a
choice.
pretty excellent case.
All right, next one is pick a glitter case. I'm not going to narrate all the cases, but I am picking this $100 bill case.
Oh man, I was gonna go for the
With glitter
the
on half of
hourglass
it?
one at first, but then
That
I
is-
saw the $100 bill, and I can't not pick that one.
Huh. Well,
The hourglass
okay,
one looks like it might even be functional.
I'm
Yeah.
going with the BCom one. Just because
the honeycomb one.
yeah, the honeycomb. Just because
Nice.
I don't know, the rest of them look kind of like crap.
All right, pick a floral case. I think honestly, I was at first drawn to this black one with white flowers and like an oval, but
Yeah.
I'm actually going to end up going with the classic sunflowers. I think that's where I'm headed.
This is a really tough one for me because I feel like there's a particular balance you have to hit with floral things where the quantity and color of your flowers need to be like just perfectly balanced so that it doesn't look like something that's 60 years old. And
I mean, let's be honest, they all look like old people phone cases.
That is
Yeah.
true. Yep.
So I suppose, all that being said, I'm going upper right just because it looks like kind of a painting of a flower rather than a floral pattern.
Interesting
I don't know,
choice.
That's not great great reasoning there, but
I'm going with the one on top left, just because it just looks like splashes of color. Like, the flower shape is not very well articulated, so you can almost
Right.
pretend they're not flowers.
Yep. All right, so the next one is pick a case with a quote. So here we can just read out all the quotes because our listeners can actually hear that. So the first one is, I made that bitch famous, and I think it's a picture of Kanye above that.
I think you're
the next
right.
one is the next one is work hard, stay humble, be kind, take the leap. Next one is sorry for being fabulous. Next one is do epic shit. Next one is actually I can. And last one, this is difficult to read. This says, if I'm gonna be a mess, I might as well be a hot mess. Nice. I think none of these are great in my opinion.
Okay,
I think I gotta go with sorry for being fabulous is where I'm at.
I have to say, in general, I think quotes on phone cases are kind of dumb. So I'm going with the last one just because of the really
It's
low
hard to see.
visibility. Yeah.
Good choice.
Right. I'm leaning toward do epic shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Alright, we're moving on to pick a food case. I already know what Nathan's gonna pick.
Yeah, me too.
Is there a pizza?
Yes.
There's a pizza one. I think, I don't know, there's some good choices here. I'm kind of I've eliminated the fish one. I think that's fish, right?
I think those are
The
sushi. Yeah.
I really aesthetically like the sushi one.
Yeah.
But I'm not
me
a huge
too.
fan of sushi, so
I'm eliminating the popsicle one. I don't know, I
that
kind
one's
of
also
like...
pretty aesthetically pleasing to me.
I kind of like the bottom middle. I don't know if this is like a Pop-Tart or whatever.
I think that's a Pop-Tart
so.
with a bite off.
I don't like that it has a bite out of it.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Interesting.
Honestly, no, the strawberries just don't look that good.
No, it looks like crap.
All right, I'm going with the Pop-Tart.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the popsicles just because the colors are nicer.
It's a good choice.
And Nathan?
And Nathan, I assume you're...
Obviously went with the pizza before
Pizza,
even looking
alright.
at any of them.
Ooh, this
Oh,
one I
good.
like. Pick a geometric case.
Oh, nice.
All right,
This is the phone case that I would actually have.
Yeah, I agree. This is...
dude,
these are
bottom
very
right,
cool.
it looks so good. I'm definitely picking that.
I went with bottom right as well.
I'm going with top right.
If anyone picks like just the grid for this one, they're like a psychopath. Like, what is that?
If any of us picked that grid one, I think we should have hung up immediately.
Podcast is over.
Yeah.
It has
we
been...
will never meet again.
All right, here we go. Last one. Pick an initial case. I assume this one you would have your initial on there instead of an S. I'm kind of in between upper left and upper right. The upper right actually looks like the exact marble case that I picked in the beginning, but with the initial on it.
I still don't like the brokenness of that one, but
See,
honestly, I just don't like any of the other ones. So
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'll go for it.
Honestly, yeah, I see what you're saying. None of the others are great. Honestly, I'm picking top left. I think that looks cool.
All right, that gave me a result when I clicked it. So.
Yeah, me too. So I know everyone wants to know about me, so I'll go first. I got Captain America.
Interesting.
There's no actual like description
there's
or anything,
absolutely no
which
explanation.
is really lame.
so-
But somehow I'm Captain America with those choices. What do you
Wow.
got?
Congratulations! I got the Hulk,
Nice.
which I think is really only true in the physical sense. I know the Hulk is like, smart. He's a doctor and a bunch of stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, he has several doctorates.
So, man, yeah, I can't live up to that. Didn't even get into grad school.
Rip.
So
What do you got, David?
I've got Thor, and I think there's some connection here because I've been staying home playing video game a lot, and I've also been gaining weight.
Nice.
So I can definitely see where it might have been coming from.
Nice.
Good one. All right, that was a decent quiz.
That was kind of entertaining. I'm just kind of bummed that there's no
Description.
logic behind it. You know, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't give us a.
Well, it's because whatever reason they could give you, it's gonna be bullshit.
Yeah, it's gonna be so dumb.
Fair enough. You know, I'm tempted to go back through and choose my same choices again to see if I still get Hulk or if it just gives a random answer.
That'd be funny.
I don't think whoever wrote the quiz is smart enough to put a randomizer.
Yeah. It's
Wonder if
probably easier to just link up like
Yeah.
the top left selection every time.
Yeah.
They
Right.
probably had 6 choices.
All right, so let's move on to the heavy hitter quiz here, which is obviously which amendment are you? So this quiz is titled "Which Amendment Are You?" from Brainfall.com. So are you guys on it?
I got there, yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, we're talking about constitutional amendments if anybody is still
Yes.
a step behind.
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
All right.
Instead
Yeah.
of
What do you got?
instead of telling them what website we got it from all the time, because they're not gonna remember it, we could also just put them in the video description.
Ooh, that's true. So let's
We just
all
have
right,
to
I'll
keep
just go
track
back
of
through my
which
internet
ones we've
history or
done.
something to figure out where
right.
we went.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's not a big deal.
All right, so this quiz starts with the question. It's Monday morning and you're feeling particularly sleepy. Where were you over the weekend? A whirlwind of parties and bars? At work putting in some extra hours? At a political rally? Or hunting in the woods? Probably none of these.
Yeah, well, I've been playing video games.
I guess the closest one would be a whirlwind of parties and bars, even though that's not accurate, but I think that's what I'm gonna
That's
think is
closest?
the closest answer.
I think I would have to go with hunting in the woods because at least that's metaphorically close.
Yeah.
Because I've been killing things in virtual
Yeah, I
world,
got you.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one as well for similar reasons.
All right, pick your favorite time of year. Spring, summer, winter, or fall.
Definitely fall.
It's definitely either spring or fall. I gotta say spring. I like spring better than fall, but it is close. David, what are you picking?
Oh, I've chosen fall as well.
Smart. All right,
Good
which
choice.
is more important to you? Freedom, fun, balance, or privacy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with fun on this one.
This is kind of tough, but I think I agree with you.
Yeah. I think all of the other things are sort of prerequisites for fun. But if you can bypass all of them and just have fun, then they aren't really necessary.
All right,
This feels- I'm really curious what constitutional amendment really embodies fun.
I guess we'll
freedom
we'll
and
find.
privacy.
Yeah, it's the repeal of prohibition. Is your answer there?
Oh no, you're definitely right. Yeah.
All right,
We're all.
here we go. Choose a patriotic holiday: Independence Day, Veterans Day, President's Day, any holiday when I get a day off work. So I don't actually have a day off for President's Day.
Yeah.
So then you should go with that.
I have no. Is that the one in February?
Yeah,
I feel like I didn't get President's Day off either.
maybe I did. I actually don't remember. All right, I think I'm going Independence Day. I think it's just significantly better than the other two.
It's a classic, yeah.
Well, I don't
And the other-
particularly associate with any of these holidays, but I'm going to choose Independence Day just because I've watched the movie, and I thought that was pretty fun.
That's
Really good
actually a
movie.
much better reason to pick it than the reason that I had already. So there you go.
All right, what are you doing at this year's 4th of July cookout? Or maybe what did you do since it was less than a month ago?
Yeah.
Tending to the grill, arguing with my uncle about politics, indulging in a tasty adult beverage, hosting the event. Also none of these.
Well, technically, if we were just home doing our own things, that's hosting an event for ourselves, right?
Yes, that
Sure.
is- I would.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
I'm gonna put down probably tending to the grill, even though I don't tend to the grill, but that's probably the most likely out of these things that I would be doing.
Right.
I put down tending to the grill, except I actually was. So
Nice. Choose an admirable occupation: journalist, judge, bartender, or spy.
crap.
Spy.
I just closed the tab. Did it save all my answers?
You know, it occurs to
I
me that
assume
there's
so.
It occurs to me that there's no actual criteria for choosing these. I guess it's choose whichever one you like more.
Just
Whichever-
pick one arbitrarily
Judge.
based on which
I'm
amendment you feel
I'm
like
going
being
with judge.
similar to.
Okay, serious answer though, I would go with journalist.
I did as well. Yeah.
All right. Which beverage do you want to drink? Beer, coffee, tequila, or water? Give me that water, boys.
Yeah, water for me too.
I'm also picking water.
I think our answers are too similar.
We might all
What
get
do-
the same answer
Yeah.
this time.
What do you do when you feel angry? Have a stiff drink, take a few deep breaths, go to the shooting range, go shopping. I refuse to answer that question. I am definitely refusing to answer this question. No, I'm not. I'm putting take a few deep breaths. I don't get
As
angry
am
that
I.
often. All right, calculating result. Click to get your result.
Oh no.
Take a short survey to see your result. This
What?
is outrageous.
No, I got mine. I got
Oh,
the
I have to
18th
take-
Amendment prohibiting
I have-
selling alcohol.
Nice.
Oh, so I am
Wait,
the
you got-
prohibition.
Oh no, so did I. What happened?
I guess what I got, guys. I am the 21st Amendment, reinstitution of alcohol.
Okay,
You want to keep your life and your glass full. Parties are and a good happy hour cocktail always bring a smile to your face. You are fun-loving and outgoing.
This is amazing. It gives you a little
breakdown.
diagram of how close you were to other things.
Well,
I just real quick, I want to ask: did you guys also have the choices of 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 18th, and 21st?
Yes.
yes.
So I
think
wonder if
those
those
might
are
be
the only possible options.
Yeah.
I think so.
What a disappointing outcome.
What was your
Nathan.
second most?
My second most. It's hard to tell because all the rest were not very much at all. My
No,
second
they
most
said-
was the
it gives you
4th
numbers.
Amendment.
They say a percentage under them, so you can...
I know. I was having to read.
Oh, I see.
Because
Your second most
They're
is
all-
4th. My second most is 5th.
Mine's
Interesting.
also 4th. Nathan, what percentage did you get on 18th Amendment?
47.
I did too.
I have
And then-
2% on 18th Amendment.
Wow. Wait a minute. I thought we agreed on several answers. I wonder how that happened.
So there must have
It's a
been some
mystery.
answers that Nathan and I answered the same ones. And
Yes, there were definitely
Alex
some
didn't.
of those.
That somehow changed the results drastically.
All right.
From banning alcohol to directly unbanning alcohol.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should do the what kind of sock are you next?
Yes.
that's a
Unless
good
you guys have a preference.
Nope. I'm down for that.
All right, so there's one that David sent. This is from playbuzz.com.
What type of sock are you?
Let's start. Are you outgoing?
No.
No, sometimes, or yes?
Absolutely not.
How do I... Oh, let's start. I see it. I don't like the layout of this website.
I'll put sometimes. This website's terrible. How's your job? It's very stressful. I'm looking for something new. Great, I love it. Or normal, nothing special. I think that's mine. Normal, nothing
Yeah.
special.
Normal. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is life bringing you down? No on occasion, or yes? That's a no from me,
Yes,
dog.
exclamation point.
Are you in a relationship? Not romantically, but I love my friends. Yes, I'm married, I'm dating someone, or I'm looking for love. Honestly,
Wait, not romantically, but I love my friends is the only answer that's like an actual no. I suppose I'm looking for love.
I'm looking for love is an also no. Is also.
Right.
I feel like the difference is I'm looking for love is no, but I want to be, and this one's like, nah, I'm fine. So I'm putting not romantically, but I love my friends. Present company excluded. So. All right, question 5. You guys can also say what you're selecting here. How reliable are you? Too reliable, people take advantage of me. Oof. Pretty reliable. Very, I'm always on time. Not really, but I'm fun.
I suppose I'll just go with pretty reliable. Right?
I think I agree with that. I'm pretty reliable as well.
I've chosen
I'm
not
gonna get
reliable.
just the most average sock because I'm average person.
Do you like to stay home or go out? I like both. I like staying home. I stay home because I have to.
Oh,
I go out a lot.
That's kind of the case right now for everyone.
Let's assume that it means if there weren't a pandemic.
Right.
I'm gonna put. I don't know. I kind of do like both, depending upon. I'm gonna put I like both.
Yeah.
I'm adventurous like that.
I like staying home.
What do you do for exercise? Yoga, Pilates, traditional gym stuff. I don't, or
Oof.
Dance. These are the only 4 options.
Personally attacked, but I have to click I don't.
Yeah, I actually do too. Even though, like, I have stopped running, so
Yeah.
I don't. Rip.
If you did, would running count as traditional gym stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
suppose
Because that's
so.
like treadmill type thing. What is your
yeah,
favorite
right, fair
season?
enough.
Again, give me that spring.
Going
Fall.
with fall. Obviously, I'm funny. I don't think that's my best quality, but of these choices, I think it is.
Yeah, this whole podcast kind of depends on those qualities.
Yeah.
This podcast would collapse if we were not good friends. All right. Do you
Yes.
like having a debate with friends? No, but I try to keep things. No, I try to keep things lighthearted. Yes, but they think I'm a little strange. No, I tend to keep quiet. Yes, we enjoy intelligent conversation. That
It
is my
sounds
answer.
like a kind of like an asshole, to be honest.
It's the one that to me says yes the most, also with that twinge of asshole. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm for those exact reasons. That's why I'm picking it.
Oh, that's fair
Nice.
enough.
Finally, how would you describe your sense of style? Classic, athletic, offbeat, or trendy? Give me classic.
I wonder if I should pick athletic just because all of the clothes I have are like similar to this shirt, just kind of an athletic type.
Right. Yeah,
It's
that
not
seems
because I'm
reasonable.
athletic, but it's
Right, well, that's
it's
not
the
what it means. It means
style
do you
of
dress
looking kind of
athletically?
athletic.
Alright, I got a terrible sock, so...
Oh, wow.
Calculating
What is-
results.
All right, Nathan, what do you got?
socks.
I have trouser sock.
Oh,
You're
no.
a classic. You fit in wherever you go. You are a no frills, no nonsense kind of person. You also know what you need to get a job done. Keep up the good work. That feels, I don't know, pretty accurate.
I got the same one,
Yeah.
but I have to say these socks are pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't like these socks at all.
You also got trouser sock?
Yeah, and it looks
All right.
ugly.
Look at us.
Look at us, just a bunch of trouser socks doing a podcast.
All right. Great quiz.
All right.
Slightly disappointing lack of variety of results, but I suppose
All right.
we are similar. So.
Alright, somebody else pick a quiz. I've picked the last few.
All right. I would like to advocate for one of my quizzes, which is which mode of transportation are you?
That
Good
sounds like a
choice.
good quiz.
Which mode of transportation are you? This is also from playbuzz.com. And,
Oh no, that means we've got this gross website design again.
Let's start.
Wait, I haven't gotten it open. Oh. Wait, is it what's your favorite?
No, it's which mode of transportation are you?
Huh. I can't
If you look at the message
It's
Nathan
one of the
sent,
links in my message, yeah.
if you look at the message Nathan sent, it's right after the which chess piece are you?
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just gonna play it on this computer.
Alright, so, first question is choose a cereal between Kashi Go Lean, Lucky Charms, Cheerios, and Reese's Puffs.
I have never heard of that first
Berlin
one.
Crunch. Oh, well, I have, because it is very healthy cereal that my mom buys. So, don't recommend. Going with Reese's Puffs on this one.
I'm torn between Cheerios, which is what I actually eat, and Lucky Charms because it's basically just those marshmallows.
Cheerios, but with
I've never had any of
Yeah.
these.
You've never had any of these?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have to kind of pick at random.
What cereal do you eat?
I don't really eat cereal, to be honest.
Have you eaten any cereals?
I've eaten cornflakes like every now and then, but that's
All right,
about
then
it.
you're probably most like Cheerios, then, is what I would say.
Sure.
All right, which city would you like to live in? Denver, London, New York, or Paris?
Denver.
Yeah, give me New York.
You would go to New York?
Yeah,
It's gross.
gross how?
Just like everything's grimy and there's rats everywhere and like
Have you ever been to New York?
yeah.
I've been there too, and I've never seen a single rat.
Really?
I feel like maybe you've been to different parts of New York.
I mean just in Manhattan.
I have probably not been to an area where I would necessarily be living. But I'm still picking New York.
Sure, okay.
I don't think I've
I'm
ever
going with
actually been to
Denver.
Denver.
I've never been to Denver. I've never been to any of these places. But for the scenery alone, I think Denver is my choice.
All right, how do you feel about delayed flights? I don't fly specifically to avoid this problem. At asterisk exclamation point pound, shrug emoji, or it's inconvenient but not the end of the world. That is my answer.
I think I'll go with the shrug because I don't really care.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, same here.
many times where I fly, I have to or actually, when I fly out of Binghamton, I always have to catch and a lot of times when I was flying when I was at Purdue, I had to be somewhere to catch another mode of transportation. So a delay could actually be super annoying. Actually, fun story. One time, I was flying back to Purdue after Christmas break, I believe, after winter break, and it was very snowy, and my flight was delayed in leaving, and I would have been late for my train from Chicago to Purdue, except that was also delayed because of the snow. And I didn't even know until I got there, so I thought I was for sure going to be late, but here we are. Alright, what item do you always have in your carry-on, which I assume means backpack?
Yep.
Earplugs, a book, what carry-on? My iPod.
I'll go with a book.
I don't
That's true.
Yeah.
have any of these. But I'm going to go my iPod because I have my phone, which has music, and I do listen to music. So,
I'm also
Pick a
going
pair
with a
of
book.
go ahead. Okay. Pick a pair of shoes. Boots, heels, sneakers, sandals. Sneakers.
Sneakers too.
Lame, but true. What is your ideal profession? Musician, president, sales, lawyer, teacher, writer. Yes, this is definitely one of these is my ideal profession.
Yes. I'm gonna go with the president.
I would hate to be president.
Just because my kind of joke life goal is world domination, and president is pretty close to that.
I honestly think out of these, the most interesting to me is lawyer, but that's way too much work for me. So I'm gonna have to go with teacher, which is also a lot of work, but less.
You could also be a lawyer that just doesn't work.
Then you're not a lawyer.
Or doesn't work as much, you know?
Then
You
you're
just
a
be a
bad lawyer.
shitty lawyer. Yeah, it didn't say you had to be good at your job. Right?
Well, I guess. All right. Anyway, I picked teacher because that's more like I think lawyer is like theoretically interesting to me, but I really wouldn't like it like actually doing it. Like it's a
Right.
lot more boring than like you see in like movies or whatever. So
Yeah, probably.
all right. So that gives us a result. I am an airplane. I'm adventurous, but I like having a plan. I can be spontaneous when the situation calls for it, but having at least some idea of when I'm leaving and when I'm due to arrive puts my mind at ease. What do you guys got?
All right. I am a train.
Oh no.
For you, the journey from point A to point B is half of the fun. You want to experience as much of your journey as possible, and it doesn't matter to you how long it takes to get there.
Nice.
Sick burn on trains. As long as you arrive eventually, you like to sit back, relax, and watch the scenery roll by you. Honestly, yeah, that's kind of true.
Okay, I've also gotten a train, but I vehemently disagree with the description because train is only shitty in the United States.
Yes, that is.
And then it's not even that bad in the U.S. either. I think really they should have said like cars because of traffic and stuff. I
Yeah.
think cars are much less reliable than trains. So, but I feel like this entire quiz was based only on your answer to that one question that was like, how do you feel about plane delays?
Yeah, probably.
If you're like, I care about plane delays, then you're a plane. Because
Like you guys, I think, Nathan, did you answer the shrug for that question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
We
the
both
shrug
did.
gives you train. They're inconvenient, but I'll live is the airplane. The I don't fly, that's got to be like car or something stupid.
Yeah.
And then whatever the fourth one is the fourth one. So, all right, good quiz. David, you want to pick a quiz now?
Alright, let me just read through the list just to remind myself what we have.
We've got some pretty good quizzes on the list here for those of you listening. Some highlights I mentioned before. What chess piece are you? That's a good one. Which body of water are you?
I just remembered. Which pizza topping are you? I kind of wanted to have that on the list for Nathan.
Okay.
Let's do that one.
So that one's one of yours.
Yeah, it's on the first message.
Yep. Alright, here we go. So this is a quiz from BuzzFeed themselves. Which pizza topping are you? This is more of a classic question. First question, pick a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'm going to have to go with the classic 5. Excuse me.
Is it really just asking you to pick a number?
It is really just asking you to pick a number. And, for those of you who don't know, 5 is my favorite number.
Wait, do I have a different quiz than you?
Are you on BuzzFeed?
Yes?
Which pizza topping are you?
Tell us about yourself and we'll reveal which pizza topping you are. Is that a different thing?
I think it's a different thing.
The title of the quiz that I'm looking at is Which Pizza Topping Are You? ?
Oh, there's more than one that has the same title, I think.
So if you go to David's first message, it's like the third quiz there. It's Which Pizza Topping Are You from BuzzFeed. Is that
Oh, I see it.
what you clicked on? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I got it now. I've been just Googling these so that I could,
Right.
like, proof of concept that, basically.
Right. Alright, which pizza topping are you, BuzzFeed? Alright, pick a number. I got 5. What do you guys got?
I've chosen 6.
I think I'm going to go with 5 as well, for obvious reasons.
What do you mean obvious
Okay.
reasons?
I mean,
It's obvious, David.
Oh,
yeah.
right,
I
pick
am
your
a
favorite
dumbass.
singer. Selena Gomez, Beyonce, Adele, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. There's no doubt here. It's Adele.
Wow. I also was going to say there's no doubt here it's Taylor Swift. So now I think we have to fight.
That might be difficult as we're virtual here, but
Yeah.
Taylor
All right,
Swift.
David.
What do you pick, David?
Settle the debate.
Well, see, I don't really know much about any of those people, but I've seen Lady Gaga wearing a lobster at some point, and that really left an impression, so I'm gonna go with Lady Gaga.
If you think that's cool, you should.
That's a respectable choice, honestly.
You should look up her meat dress. But I do have to say, Nathan, I do like Taylor Swift as well.
Okay.
I just think Adele is a better singer, and I enjoy her music more. So
I mean, you're probably not wrong. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with this list. Pretty
yeah,
solid.
most of these are pretty good. All right, how would you describe yourself? Outspoken, ambitious, optimistic, hilarious, friendly, or chill?
I'm going with ambitious just because I said my goal is world domination.
That is pretty ambitious.
Good point.
I think I gotta
That must
peg
be
my.
the most ambitious, honestly.
I think I gotta peg myself with hilarious here.
Wow.
Obviously, I'm extremely. If humble was on here, I would have picked that. But since it's not, hilarious is probably next best.
I'm opting for chill.
That's a good choice for you, I think. Pick an American state: California, Virginia, North Carolina, Arizona, Texas, Florida. Give me North Carolina.
What's
This is
in
tough.
North Carolina?
What?
What's in North Carolina?
Raleigh, the Outer Banks. That's mostly it.
Duke University.
UNC.
Completely clueless here.
Oh, also Kitty Hawk.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm going with Florida.
Why is that?
Wow.
Because Florida, man.
For the exact reasons that I am not picking Florida. Oh man. Oh, this is honestly a tough choice though, because none of these are the real winners. I might go for Virginia just for the. Oh wow, that's the end of the quiz already.
Yep.
Alright, here are
Alright,
your
I'm-
results.
I'm pretty disappointed. Once again, there's no descriptions for this, but I got pepperoni.
I also got pepperoni.
I've got black olives.
Ooh, rough.
Interesting.
I'm
All
guessing it's
I thought I was
Florida.
disappointed with pepperoni, but I guess on the bright side, I at least didn't get black olives.
Yeah.
Honestly, pepperoni's a good
Yikes.
topping. Pepperoni's a good topping.
It's a good
fine
topping,
with
but it's
pepperoni.
kind of a boring topping. I feel like the description for pepperoni would just be like, you're basic.
Yeah, basic.
I think that state question near the end is what sets us apart, because you went for okay but kind of boring, and I went for exotic but really stupid.
That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna like speed run through this quiz and try and get pineapple. You ready? We're gonna go with 4.
All right, I'll try and get it as well.
Alright,
Pick your
let's have a
favorite
race.
singer.
Who's going to get the pineapple?
Lady Gaga, maybe.
Give me one Beyonce.
I would describe myself as ambitious.
Outspoken.
An American state. Oh man, this is the end of the quiz. This is so hard. I'm gonna get.
Are you
what
kidding
David
me?
got. I feel like I've answered what David had. Arizona, maybe.
You gotta
I
pick
got
Texas.
black olives. Man, that's a bummer.
I went through with one Beyonce, Outspoken, and California, and I got cheese. That is the real basic one.
All right, I'm no longer disappointed with pepperoni now that I know that some of the alternatives were black olive and cheese.
All right. Let's hit another quiz. I'm gonna go for one not on the list. Actually, let me link it and I'll send it. Let me
All right.
search it. This is a quiz that I looked up before the podcast started. But this quiz is called "What Kind of Rain Are You?" And honestly, I'm just interested to see what possible kinds of rain there are. This is from a website called Quizoni. So, link is in the chat. All right. Oh, there's
right.
29 questions to this quiz.
Yikes.
All right. What thing motivates you the most in regard to your career? Power, money or fame? Money. Question. Wow, this is a very personal quiz. Question 2. How religious are you? Very, not at all. Hit me up with that very.
Suppose I'll say not very?
Yeah.
When was the last time you cried?
A couple of hours ago. Yesterday, last week, last month.
Right
The
now.
answer is I don't remember.
The answer is none of these for me. The last time I cried was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, like one and a half
So you
years
do
ago.
remember, but it was...
I do remember, but it is longer
was
than a
just a long
month, so I'm
time
going to
ago.
pick I don't remember.
Suppose that's fair.
When was the last time you had a verbal fight?
Ooh. I also don't remember.
I don't
Oh no! A pop-up! Get out of here.
have verbal fights. I have discussions, but I also put I don't remember.
Yeah.
David, you with us?
Yeah.
Is Google trying to translate this page from Polish for you guys?
Yeah.
Nope.
Say that's happening for me.
I'm not on Chrome, so
I'm also not on
Neither am
Chrome,
I.
but I see like a bar on the top
Yeah.
with some weird Polish sentences and Google Translate. But it's okay. We'll just live with it.
how do you say hello to your friends? Hey there, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Good morning or good afternoon. How are you doing today? Hi. Yeah, it's hey, what's up for me.
None of these. I say boop.
I've never heard you say that in my life.
What, really? You've
At
never
least
seen me
not-
say beep boop
At least
to
not
people?
in greeting. Just
Am I a
pick
loud
one.
Say
person?
hi.
I think I am.
Are you a loud person?
Yes.
Yes, super loud, just loud, not that loud, not at all loud.
I'm gonna say
I'm
not
gonna
that loud.
I'm going to put just loud because I think I can raise my voice when I'm not paying attention.
I'll
Are you
agree
happy
that.
with your life right now? Yes.
No.
How often do you have
Considering-
nightmares?
considering
oh,
the
what do you
state
consider
that I
a
live in.
nightmare?
a dream where you're scared? I'm picking for me.
Scared? All right, I guess like
For-
not.
For me, it's been many years since the last time I had a nightmare, so I'm picking once a year, which is the
Yeah.
least you can pick.
I think mine's closer to every day.
Rip.
I'm gonna split the balance with once a month, but
Are you a daydreamer? Yes, no.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. No.
yes.
How many relationships have you had in the last 2 years? I assume this
0.
means romantic relationships, but they weren't
Probably
specific
so.
enough. I picked none. What kind of rain are you? Pick a color.
Wait a
Red-
minute.
What?
Oh wait, no, that's just the title.
It just
of the
says
quiz,
that.
what
At the,
kind of
yeah,
rain.
yeah. Pick a color. Red, white,
I was
blue,
like, are you?
green,
It's
black.
just asking me what kind of rain I am during the quiz about what kind of rain I am.
Yes.
That
All
would
right,
be
pick a
pretty
color.
funny, to be honest.
Pick a color is
Give me
blue.
red.
All right,
David,
you're out
what
to
color?
eat at a restaurant. Oh,
Sorry. I need to know what color David picked.
I picked white.
All right.
you're out to eat at a restaurant. On the bill, you notice you've been charged twice for an item. How will you react?
Honestly-
my favorite option is I'll start yelling, just at the void apparently. But the
Yeah.
correct answer is I'll call the server over and ask to have the extra charge removed.
Same.
Honestly, I would just have them bring me another portion of the food that I was charged for.
There's 2 of these, but I only
You charged me
I
for
only
more
got
chips?
one.
Just give me those chips and I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Do you watch horror films? Never.
I suppose sometimes.
What kind of music is your favorite?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal, hip hop, pop, classical, or jazz? I guess pop is probably the most accurate for me,
I'm
sadly.
gonna say not really any of these, but I don't know. I suppose I'll go with pop as well, although that's more by volume because I also enjoy. Actually, you know what? In terms of like music that I've actually searched out recently, I'm going classical. Even though that's probably not overall true. How many drinks do you normally consume at a party?
Give me that none, boys.
All
Also
right.
none.
I'm trying to decide if a couple or around 5 is more correct because I don't know that I've ever had 5 drinks at once. But
Yeah, I don't think
couple
around
seems kinda
5
low.
is accurate for you.
All right, we'll go with a couple.
I think
Assuming
that's
that a
reasonable.
couple also encompasses a few, which I feel
Yes.
is more correct.
Do you
Do you
believe we
believe-
are surrounded by spiritual energy?
No.
No.
I think we're kind of obligated to say no. Otherwise, we're going to have our majors revoked immediately.
Yes.
I think
All
you
right.
can believe in a spiritual energy and be a physicist. It's just not any of us.
It's,
All right,
I
do
feel
you
like that'd be really complicated. You'd have to really compartmentalize, right? Because
Yeah.
Well,
there's
you'd really
no-
have the thing is when you say a spiritual energy, you would have to mean like not a physical energy, like not something that can be detected physically. So, all right. Do you prefer working alone or in a group? Depends on the group.
I'm not
I
fine
feel like
with
it depends
either
upon
of
the
them.
situation as well.
I'm gonna say I'm fine with both because I think that's most accurate for me.
I'm kind of disappointed that I prefer not to work is not an option because that's what I would have chosen.
I'll say it by myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with too.
Which of the following best describes you? Agreeable, brave, calm, jolly, or competitive? As much as I would like to select agreeable, competitive is the most accurate.
Yeah, same for me.
I identify most with agreeable and competitive, which seem like opposites to me.
I'm
So-
agreeable until there's a competition.
Actually, that's exactly correct. So I suppose that means I need to pick competitive.
Yep.
Yes.
When you enter a store, how does the shopkeeper react? With a smile, by trying to avoid me, with no reaction, by keeping his or her eyes on me. How is this a question about me? This is a question about the shopkeeper.
Most importantly, how does this determine what kind of rain I am?
I mean, I don't know why you're breaking that out on this question as opposed to any other question, but
This question
good
really
point.
reminds me of your discussion on strategies for stealing an apple from the store.
yeah. I'm going to hit up no reaction on this one because that's the real answer for most shopkeepers. What is your favorite time of day? Morning, afternoon, evening, or midnight? Depends upon whether it's a weekday or a weekend.
I think I'm going to pick evening regardless.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick evening too.
I'm
The
going
rest
with
of the day is
morning.
just kind of a lead up to evening, you know?
It's not, but
and
I
then when
see what-
evening's over, you have to go to bed, and you can't really you don't do anything
well,
else. So
unless you stay up till midnight.
I suppose that's true.
Which I really don't do that much anymore.
Have you ever sent a friend request to a stranger on social media?
Oh yes, absolutely.
How is once different from yes?
I suppose it's the difference between like that one time I did it as a joke, but typically that does not describe my personality.
Well,
and-
but then the question is, have you ever? So the question already asks for, was there one or more times? So just saying.
So
once-
maybe once is the trap answer of you didn't really read the question. You're kind of
Oh.
an
If you-
idiot.
if
You're the
you click-
stupid Ray.
You're the stupid Rain. You're a drizzle.
Oh man,
I cannot
I'm
believe
kind
this
of
quiz
hoping
has.
for like sunny day or something.
I cannot
to
believe
be
this
answered.
quiz has 29 questions, and I cannot believe you're hoping for sunny day on a quiz for what kind of rain are you? That's so stupid. All right.
Alright,
Have you
maybe
ever
I should've
matched out
went
with
back
your?
and picked once?
Have you ever matched outfits with your pet? No.
No.
I actually don't have a pet, but if I did, I also would never have matched outfits with it.
Well, think of it in the sense that I assume your pet would not wear clothes. Neither of you
Right.
strike me as the sort of person to dress your pet up. And sometimes you also don't wear clothes. I don't know if you would consider that your outfit, but
I don't consider that my outfit because
alright, then the answer is no.
when I'm not wearing clothes, it's usually in between when I'm wearing an outfit. So it's like transition from one outfit to another.
Fair enough. That's never like the intended long-term state.
Look at the next question. The question is, have you ever had a pet preserved through taxidermy? First of all, what a weird question in a quiz about what kind of rain you are. But the answers are yes and wow, never in my life.
That's pretty
This is
judgmental.
quickly becoming my favorite quiz.
This is for sure the best quiz we've done so far. Do you think of... And the next question is, do you think about death a lot? Are you kidding me? No.
I clicked yes and got another pop-up.
I'm not
Do you watch
getting
a lot
any-
of Tim Burton movies? Is he the
Just-
one that did the
Nightmare Before Christmas,
yeah.
Edward Scissorhands. What's
That's
the one that Jasmine made us watch with the...
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No, with the guy who slices people's throats.
Clockwork
Johnny Depp.
Orange?
The barber. What's it called?
Oh, I
Scissorhands.
know.
Edward Scissorhands.
No,
That's-
it's the... Oh, crap, what is
Stanley
it?
Kubrick.
Maybe it is Edward Scissorhands. I feel like it's not, though.
Well,
I don't think it is. Hold
Johnny
on.
Depp with knife hands, all I can think of is...
He doesn't have
Scissorhands.
knife hands. He's a barber, and he cuts people's throats with a
Oh,
knife.
okay. Oh, okay, that's a different...
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, that's right.
All right.
So, that's Tim
So I
Burton.
suppose just
Well,
one or
clearly,
two,
I don't know his movies very well.
because-
Yeah, just one or two.
Which would you say is the strongest?
My mind, heart, muscles, or voice?
Or none of the above.
Yeah. As strong as my voice is, I gotta
Yeah.
go with mind.
Yeah, not for the strength of any of the others.
As strong
but,
as my muscles are.
As the Hulk, I suppose I'm most qualified to.
Can't believe you would answer anything other than muscles.
Do
you
you get bored easily?
Yes, somewhat, or no.
Well, it depends on if I'm doing something boring. I feel like left to my own devices, I don't ever get bored.
Well,
But
the
if
question-
you make me do something boring, then yeah, I get bored of
The
it.
question is more like, do you find... It's more, in my opinion, it's more like, do you typically find many activities boring? Like, if you find a lot of things boring, then you would answer yes.
Yeah, I think that's the correct interpretation of the question.
I'm gonna put somewhat.
I'm going to say yes because I'm also getting bored of the quiz at this point.
Yeah, I think 21 questions would have been a good number.
Yeah.
Although, if not, we would have missed the taxidermy and death questions, so...
That's true. Maybe that's
could've
where that's where they should have ended the quiz.
Well, they really should have just removed some of the earlier questions and,
Right.
and replaced them with those questions. What motivates you the most? Competition, my personal goals, or other people?
My personal goals.
Yeah, it's my personal goals.
Yes.
Do you
World
need
domination.
music to exercise? Not
Uh,
really. Oh, but I don't exercise as a choice, so I'm
Yeah,
once
I'm gonna
again
put-
shamed into that.
I'm going to put yes. And that is the last question. And I fell into my own trap. You are drizzling rain. You're intelligent, resourceful, and dreaming of the day when you can retire and do whatever it is you want to do. You have little patience with people and are often sarcastic and witty in order to get through the day. That's actually pretty accurate.
Nathan, what did you
Yeah.
get?
I got drizzling rain as well.
Interesting.
What do
I've
you
got-
get, David?
I've got stormy rain. It says, "Wow, you have passive aggressive down to an art form and don't mind coming across as pushy as long as you get what you want." And they really tried hard to make it sound like it's a positive thing,
Yeah.
but it really isn't. And that's the part that I have problem with, because I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with the passive aggressive part, but not how they try to make it sound positive.
So if you look below, you can see the what people get by percentage. Looks like we are the... I have total results 179. Do you guys have that same number?
I have
I
180.
have 178.
What do you have, David?
I have 180. So I was the last
So we
one.
are the
sounds like
178th,
we-
9th, and 80th people to take this quiz.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we expect these
So
numbers
David's
to
results
rise.
then would be the most accurate, right?
Right. So it looks like, David, with Stormy Rain, you fall into one of the smaller categories.
Yes.
Right.
But I am interested to see the possible results for those of you who are curious like me. are drizzling rain, stormy rain, pouring rain, misty rain, or sprinkling rain. So, sorry, Nathan, you can't get sunny day.
And when this podcast airs, I'm expecting this total results number to just shoot up.
Skyrocket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are going to launch this quiz.
For all our listeners, please go take this quiz on quizoni.com. What kind of rain are you? And send us your results. We'd love to know what kind of rain you are. And honestly, I cannot understand why there are 29 questions and only 5 possible types of rain. Like, that seems like way overkill, so.
I think I had my peak enjoyment of the quizzes came during this quiz, but I think I agree that it was just, there were too many choices.
Yes.
Yeah, they had some good questions, just too many.
Yeah.
Alright, Nathan, pick the next quiz.
Alright, what time are we at, by the way? Should we,
Hour 5.
Oh, man. Do we just blaze onwards?
I don't know, I'm kind of down for a couple more. What do you guys think?
Yes, same. I mean,
let's look through the list and see if there's any that like we feel like we must do today.
Alright, how about this? Let's each pick one more, and then we'll do what podcast are you,
Alright.
And then that'll be it.
Alright, I am going to... what even is that one?
I vote for the water bottle.
Alright, let's go with David's first. What water bottle are you?
What water bottle brand are you? So, this is one of the ones that you sent, Nathan. Or no, one of the ones that David sent.
Right.
It is from the website Quotev. I guess that's how you pronounce it. QUOTEV.com. And it is, what water bottle brand are you? And the first question is a math problem.
Oh, man. Alright. 99 plus 39, 20.
No, you can't do that. You gotta do order of operations. So it's like...
Well, yeah, but the next one's subtraction, so that quantity is going to be
180
whatever it is anyway.
Plus... Or 1800, 270, 2070 minus...
Wait a minute, what math are you doing?
I'm doing the multiplication first.
Oh, 23 times 89?
Yeah.
So it's...
I don't think
It's like
I don't think the correct option is there.
240 plus...
It's like 2070 minus 23, and then you divide that by 30, you get about... This is multiple choice, so you just gotta figure out approximately what the answer is.
None of the
This is
answers
gross.
seem right to me.
So it's like approximately like 70, and then you add...
89
That's like-
over, yeah, 89
wait,
over
that's-
30 is just
that's
3.
wrong. Yeah, it's about 3. So 23 times 3 is 69.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus... so that's...
Yeah, so it's on the order of a couple thousand, so it's
Yeah,
not
it's none of these.
Yeah, it's none of these.
What a... Man,
This
terrible.
is this is extremely disturbing to me.
Yeah.
I am disturbed that they would give you 5 answers and none of them are the correct answer.
I'm going to pick I don't know.
I'm gonna pick who cares, not me.
Okay, actually, now I'm thinking maybe the person who wrote the quiz actually did the order of operation incorrectly,
That's almost certainly what happened.
which is
Am I
hilarious.
what a weird quiz this is. Am I touching you? No. Why yes, yes you are. IDK loser. What?
Question mark.
What the
What? With 3 exclamation marks and maybe with 3 E's. This is
And a
honestly the best quiz we've done so far. The answer
I'm
is...
gonna say what?
I'm saying all caps, no question mark.
Okay, the next question is kind
What
of
is
a
your
dead
favorite
giveaway.
What is your
Water.
favorite brand of water? Alright,
That's funny.
the answer
I've never
for...
heard of Ozarka.
Me neither, but we've got Ozarka, Evian, Aquafina, Dasani, and I don't care. Give me I don't care.
I also picked I don't care, and
And it gave me Aquafina.
I got Dasani.
There were 3
Maybe it just-
questions.
Maybe it just gives you a random answer. Maybe
I
this
think it is, because I think
genuinely
we all chose the same answers for all the questions.
No, we did. We for sure didn't. Like the
Well,
first one,
Alex and I did not, at least.
Oh.
All right. Well, that was an interesting quiz.
That was nice and short, at least.
All right, Nathan. I think you know which one you need to do.
Is it what chess piece are you?
No, but that is a good one. So do you want to do that one?
Oh, okay. Let's do that one, and then I suppose you can
all right,
correctly pick which one I needed to do next.
All right. Which chess piece are you? This is from playbuzz.com again, which we hate, but whatever.
Oh no.
They have a lot of quizzes.
Keep doing this.
All right. What side of the board do you want to play with? Doesn't really matter, black or white. Obviously white, because I'm racist.
I wonder if these are all going to be... Yikes. I wonder if these are all going to be chess-themed questions.
Okay.
It is not. You and your friends...
Hold on. Which side goes first?
White.
Okay, I'm going black.
Your friends said they would meet you at the movie theater, and they are 15 minutes late, classic Nathan, and the movie is about to start. What are you thinking? They said they'd be here, so they are going to get here any time now. Gah! I'll just go in and see it by myself. Who watches the trailers anyway? I'll give them another minute. I'll give them another minute.
I would just go in because you have to also save the seats for both of you.
Yeah, that's the smart choice, I think.
Your comrade has fallen in the midst of battle. What do you do? These are some good questions. Leave them behind, they'd just be a burden. Put them out of their misery, better I do it than the enemy. Drag them to safety, of course, protect them whilst still fighting.
Whilst. I think drag them to safety.
The real answer is I would leave them behind, but what do I want? What do I want the answer to be? I gotta be honest, leave them behind. Not that I want to do that.
Oh no.
I'm going to choose put them out of their misery.
I accidentally clicked put them out of their misery. I'm going to see if I can go back and change that because...
You are walking home from a friend's party when you realize that you are lost. You didn't realize it before then. What are you most likely to do? Call the friend and ask for a ride. Keep walking. I'll figure it out eventually. Call the friend and ask for directions. I'm
going to keep walking. I've done this several times, actually. So I know I'll do it again.
Nice.
I think, honestly, figuring it out is your best chance, because asking for a ride or asking for directions is not going to be that helpful since you're currently lost.
Well, that friend might know where you are, so I'm going to pick call friend and ask for directions.
Okay. This next question is, you encounter a puddle.
That is not a question. The question is, what do you do, though? Walk through it, splash through it, taking time to enjoy the process, walk around it, leap over it. From experience, it's leap over it.
Yes, same.
Pick a chess set.
Walk around it.
I guess you just pick which one looks the coolest?
Oh man, this is difficult though. So there's on the far right, I see kind of the classic kind of style of chess set. There's a very fancy one second from the right, and kind of a modern one on the left, but I can't tell what the other one is.
I think it's the middle one. It's a portable one.
Yeah, it's like a portable chess game.
Okay, I suppose I'm just gonna go with the classic one.
Okay, I don't know if you guys tolerate R-rated language on this podcast, but the one on the leftmost one kind of looks like just a bunch of dildos sitting on a table.
It does. So that's the thing I don't like about chess sets that are like that, is not only do they just look kind of weird, and I don't like the way they look, I don't instinctively know which piece is which.
It's confusing.
So
I think the third one looks pretty cool. I'm picking that.
Yeah,
bad.
Same.
Alright, how do you make decisions? A mix of logic and impulse, thorough reasoning, or gut instinct? Yeah,
I think the honest answer is a mix.
Yep.
I think my honest answer is gut instinct.
You have made a long journey as a pawn and are finally crowned a queen. What do you do first? Destroy my enemy before claiming victory. Carefully craft a deadly endgame where your opponent will ultimately bow down to your superiority and resign. Go straight for the win. I actually don't know what the difference between any of these are.
All right, let me paint a picture. The first answer is you take all, so sticking to the just literal chess terms, you take all of their pieces before you beat them.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The second answer is you come up with some tactical masterpiece that is kind of complicated and I don't actually understand it. And third is you look for the most straightforward way to just win as quickly as you can.
I'm destroying my enemy before claiming victory.
Same. Anything less, honestly, there's a risk that you screw it up because I'm not that good at chess.
I think I would go straight for the win just because it's gonna take a long time to do the other two.
Which side are you on? Common people or upper class?
Ooh.
They don't have lower class. That's where I am in.
Well, that's what common people is. It's just too polite to say lower class.
Common people.
Well, no, there's
class.
the middle class,
which
which is the common people, and then there's the shittier common people.
I'll go with upper class.
That's very presumptuous. I'm going common people.
I
You're a
am
bad
the
person.
I am the queen, bitches. I am in complete control, and I know it.
Oh man,
I can
I'm
sometimes
also-
overstep my boundaries, but my friends admire and respect me. Though I am independent, I need to learn to rely on my friends. Doing so will lead me to certain victory. What do you guys got?
What did you get, Nathan?
I'm also the queen.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I've got a
Unexpected.
bishop, and it says, you're a straightforward thinker, thinking things through first, but willing to take a risk. You have a confidence that others find reassuring. It's already very incorrect at this point. And you easily make friends, also incorrect. You sometimes create boundaries in your life, that's true. But these boundaries can become restricting, that's also true. Remember to breathe and let loose everything once in a while.
Honestly, I feel like that description goes better with rook than bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop is just diagonal rook, except you're restricted to only half the color.
Yes.
Right.
So,
All right.
So
That's
what
an
you're saying
interesting
is
metaphor, if
bishops
anyone
are
wants to dig
basically
into it.
rook, except they're not.
Yes.
Let's go to the last one before the last one. So this penultimate quiz, which is what we should have done, which is which body of water are you? This is from Nathan's message. We are headed to the website howstuffworks.com, which you normally wouldn't expect to have quizzes, but
Yeah,
here
hopefully
we
this
are.
is high quality.
So which body of water are you? I'm curious if this is specific bodies of water or just like lake, pond.
I already dislike this first question, which is on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a swimmer are you?
Why do they have only 4
The
numbers?
choices are 10, 8, 4, and 6. You can't pick all the choices.
That's a good point. I guess just pick whichever one is closest to your actual swimming ability. I'm picking 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me too.
I
Which of
agree.
Which of these swim strokes is easiest for you? Freestyle, doggy paddle, backstroke, or I just float around?
Float around is by default the easiest, right? You're not.
No, I
you're not-
actually suck at floating.
Oh, okay,
freestyle
that's
for
that's
me.
fair.
Which of these water sports have you tried? Surfing, water skiing, rafting, or surfing? Well, I've tried rafting and water skiing. Can I click 2 answers?
No,
No, I
it wouldn't
cannot.
let you.
Alright, give me water skiing then. Are you a deep person?
Wait, they have
Yes.
surfing twice. Did you notice?
Oh, they do
Oh.
have surfing twice. I cannot believe I didn't notice that. Nice.
I wonder
Wow.
if choosing
How stuff
one
works is
surfing
turning out
versus
to be a
a
bit
different
questionable.
surfing makes a difference.
Maybe they couldn't think of a fourth water sport. Can you
Water
think of
polo.
a fourth water sport?
Water polo.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, rafting isn't really a sport either.
Fair enough. I guess, like, yeah, in terms of rafting, you could say, like, sailing or jet skis or
The thing is,
whatever.
there's crew. That's an actual sport
That's
on
good,
the water.
Yeah.
Underwater
Just,
swimming
like,
is an
swimming
actual
yeah.
is an actual sport on the water.
Right.
So they
All right, no
said a lot of
excuses for having surfing
That's a
twice.
that's
Yeah.
a terrible that's a terrible question.
Yes.
Are you a deep person? Yes, no, not really, or I can be. I'm sad to
I feel
say
like
the
answer
answer is
is
no.
not really. If you could own any boat, which of these would it be?
Whoever picks anyone picks anything other than yacht is psychotic.
Well, that's not necessarily
what is a
true,
catamaran?
because- I'm gonna Google it. I don't
Yeah, me
actually
too.
know.
I have to look it up.
What?
A
Catamaran.
What's a
Oh, that looks
catamaran?
cool. I want that.
I
What is
agree. It is a very interesting boat. It's got 2 holes.
And like an
and the
empty
deck is,
space
like,
in
suspended
between.
between them.
Not as cool as a yacht.
That's true. Yachts are pretty neat.
What color would you paint your boat? I like black, but I would paint my boat white.
Yeah, black is honestly a terrible answer. It would get so hot.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say orange just because it's more interesting than white. What will you be doing on this boat? Absolutely nothing.
Yes.
I'm going to put I'd sail because I think that's really closest to I would just go around on the water in it.
Yeah.
So,
Take your yacht from port to port, partying up because you're the repealing the prohibition or whatever. That sounded smoother in my head. Which of these famous ships would you have liked to have been on? The Titanic is obviously the wrong answer.
why would anyone pick that?
I haven't heard of the Nautilus. Let's look it up.
It's from the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, it's a fictional boat. Okay.
Yeah.
I do, in fact, know the Nautilus then. HMS Interceptor, anyone?
Don't know.
I think that's an aircraft carrier.
It is...
It is not.
Oh.
It was in the British Royal Navy serving under King George II. It was purportedly the fastest vessel commissioned to His Majesty's service.
Oh, I see. It's
And
the sailboat.
it's from Pirates of the Caribbean.
So it's basically a British Navy ship that is the opposite of the Black Pearl.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, isn't that
Yeah, no-
not that also the boat that Captain Jack stole out of the port?
Yes? I don't remember the story that well. But
Okay,
I
sure,
think
whatever.
so.
I don't know either.
I honestly don't want to be on a pirate ship or a British Navy ship from that time period.
The thing is, even
And
though
the
if you...
Titanic is obviously the wrong answer, so I'm going Nautilus?
I don't know anything about the Nautilus, but
It's a submarine.
it's a submarine.
Yes.
And maybe I'll go with that as well then. I was gonna say that being on a boat that's like in the kind of setting of Pirates of the Caribbean kind of sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, if the Nautilus is in that same kind of setting, I might pick the Titanic even though it sinks.
Right.
Because, you know, it's an actual nicer ship. And
I
some
think
people...
you said it was the Nautilus is from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Jules Verne wrote
Yeah, that's
in like
the
the
author.
late 19th century. Is that right? So
Something
this would
like
be
that.
like roughly the same sort of time period, maybe a bit later. But it was also like futurist, like science fiction of
Yeah.
the time.
Right.
So it wasn't a wholly terrible experience.
When you and your friends go to the beach, what do you usually do? We did go to the beach once.
Did we fish?
We did not.
Did we swim?
Nope.
Did
What?
we read?
Nope.
Therefore, we must have applied our mad grilling skills, right?
Well, we were camping, so we did do that, just not at the beach. We were at our campsite at the time.
Very
Wait,
well.
you went to the beach and you didn't swim?
It was not warm.
So?
It was
It was spring break.
it was spring break, so it was like March. And it was not warm. We were wearing sweatshirts and stuff on the beach.
Actually, you know what? You and I have also been to the beach at a separate time for our initial plan of our podcast picture.
Yes, and we also didn't swim.
We also didn't swim then.
Or fish. Or read.
Or read. Or grill. So I guess
Or
the
grill.
most correct answer so far is grill.
Yes. I'm going to pick
So-
we apply our mad grilling skills just because it's much better than every other answer, honestly.
That's true. It is a pretty good answer.
Alright, I just noticed that we're only like a third of the way through this quiz, so we should probably speed up a bit.
Yes.
I'm sure I'm sure our listeners love to hear our hour and 40-minute podcast. All right. Which of these animals are you most afraid of coming into contact with? A giant squid, a gulper eel, a frilled shark, or an anglerfish? I don't know much about any of these, but definitely a frilled shark.
Actually, the
Giant squid.
gulper eel is the worst name of those, but I'm pretty sure giant squids are worse.
Yeah.
You and your friends find a secret waterfall while hiking. What do? We swim and explore it. We wash our faces. We walk in it, but not deeper than our knees. Well, none of us would swim in it.
This reminds me of our
I would swim in
trip
it.
where we
actually went on hikes to waterfalls. They were just not secret. I'm going to put
the
we
answer,
walk
I
in it,
suppose, is we walk in it.
but not deeper than our knees.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself? I'm mysterious, impulsive, outgoing, or patient?
Impulsive.
I guess. Oh, just patient, not impatient. I'm going to stick with outgoing.
I'll say patient because I don't feel like anything else fits.
What is your zodiac sign? Did you know they recently changed the zodiac signs?
What?
They did?
They added a new one, and as a result, shifted all the others.
So they've
Wait a minute,
officially
are there-
admitted they've officially admitted that it's just a bunch of arbitrary bullshit.
How many zodiac signs are there? Are there just 12?
There were 12. Maybe
Here's what they did. They have Leo in the second and the third choice. Because I am Libra, I think. Let's see, zodiac signs. And if I'm right, that's not in any of these choices. So
it looks like I don't know what I'm talking
Libra.
about. Apparently, I thought they changed them, but they didn't. So.
Okay.
Give me Sagittarius. What would your friends say about you? They'd say I'm always deep in thought. They'd say I'm funny. Maybe. They'd say I'm quiet. No. They'd say I'm brave. Yeah, give me funny.
I think we should answer the question for each other because we're
Fine.
literally talking to each other.
David, which one of these applies to me?
I'm going to say you're brave because you admitted yourself that you're not funny before the podcast started.
Got him.
Fair enough. Nathan, I would say... Wow. None of these are great. I would say you're funny.
Alright, and then David, I am going to say deep in thought.
Okay.
How do you drink your tea? Piping hot, lukewarm, ice cold? Depends upon the weather. Ice cold for sure.
I don't drink tea.
Then right, it depends upon the weather.
It depends on the weather, and
And by
always
that
the
you
answer
mean
is no
never.
tea.
Would you say that you are a nosy person?
Yes.
Yes, no, sometimes. I prefer not to say.
I prefer not to say is just yes, but I'm ashamed of it.
I'm not sure why you would refuse to answer in like a quiz like this.
Maybe because you're podcasting, intending to post it on YouTube, and you don't want to admit to the world and our billions of listeners that you're a nosy person.
I'm sometimes nosy, I think.
Yeah. I'm also saying sometimes. Do you prefer to be on your own or surrounded by others?
Surrounded
On
by
my own.
others.
Let's say it depends on my mood.
Who do you spend most of your time with? Well, right now, my family. But not during a pandemic. I'm a loner.
Yes.
Where will you be going for Christmas?
I'd go to Seattle. Seattle sounds
None of
fun.
these. I guess.
Oh no, actually Miami, because it's winter. So it's gonna be cold.
If this is like, where would you want to go? I gotta say LA. Is it easy for you to show your emotions? Yes, no, sometimes. I only show what I want people to see.
That's an interesting choice.
Unfortunately, it's a hard no for me.
What type of movies do you like to watch? This is an easy comedy for me.
Yeah, same.
Give me that action adventure. You could learn to play an instrument. What instrument? Oh, I really want to know how to play the guitar. Although drums are a close second.
I feel like I would get more use out of learning the drums, but I'm going to say guitar. Because that's the instrument that I own and don't know how to play.
Which of these books have you read? I've read 2 of these books.
I've read all of these books. So I guess
Which one was
did you
your
read
favorite?
first? Oh, favorite.
That's an unrelated question. You don't have to answer that way, but I'm curious.
I would say The Catcher in the Rye because it's
The
very
books are-
depressing.
For the listeners, the books are The Alchemist, A Song of Ice and Fire, Catcher in the Rye, or The Giver. I'm selecting The Giver because I liked it much more than The Catcher in the Rye. Again, with the what is your favorite season?
Wait, didn't we do this earlier?
Well, we did this question earlier, but we have never done this quiz.
Yeah, we've had this question in like 3 or 4 of the quizzes.
This is the
already.
3rd time, I believe, on this question.
Okay, I thought it was on this quiz too. But
This
never mind.
one didn't list the seasons in order, though. That's pretty upsetting to me.
This quiz is so long. Alright, what wakes you up in the morning?
Construction
Mile
site.
What's your favorite time of day? Again, evening.
Morning.
Is
Which of these snacks do you enjoy eating? Lay's potato chips, Cheetos, Kit Kat candy bars. I've never heard anybody call it a Kit Kat candy bar.
Yeah, it's Cheetos for me.
Or Reese's peanut
Lay's
butter cups.
for
I'm going
me.
to go with Kit Kat.
Type of music do
Although
you
all
listen
of them
to?
is the right answer.
Again, rock, hip hop, country, or pop. Give me that pop. What brand of computer do you have? I
None
have
of
an
the
Acer,
above.
which is not here.
I
guess-
suppose I do have an Apple.
Before that, I had a Dell, so I guess I'll answer Dell.
I like the Hewlett Packard as opposed to HP.
I've never
Shows
owned
that
any
this
of
list
these
is
computers, but I've owned the Hewlett Packard printer, so I'm gonna go with that.
Nice. What natural
Printers
disaster?
are just stupider computers.
Yes,
that do
exactly.
less stuff.
Which of these natural disasters do you fear the most? Hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, or wildfires? Probably hurricanes.
I'm not afraid of hurricanes because they won't affect me.
I mean,
I'd say tornadoes.
yeah.
Realistically, I would say hurricanes, but like
It's over.
not- Oh, it is. Look at that. I got lake.
I got a waterfall.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes.
I also got waterfall.
I
Oh.
really like that one.
Man,
All right.
I am depressed that I didn't get waterfall now.
Haha, suck it. Alright, let's go take the podcast quiz so we can end it.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The quiz to end all quiz.
This is from
Yes.
uquiz.com. What kind of podcast are you?
I assume
Enter
we're
your
going
name.
to get
Joel the podcast.
Joel the podcast. We're famous enough to be on this, surely.
Again, what's your favorite time of day?
Oh no. This is
Wait,
going
we
to be
can
very good
enter
at all,
our
is it?
name? I think we should all enter Alex.
Or Joel?
It's too late. I already entered Joel.
Oh, okay.
If I say welcome to Night Vale, what is your initial reaction? I remember when it came out, but I haven't kept up in a hot minute. What even is that? Where is Night Vale? All hail the glow cloud. Does
I-
anyone know what this is?
I have
don't know
no
what this
clue.
is.
I'm picking what even is that. What's your recording setup like? At least we can answer this question.
Just my desktop and a mic on a boom arm. I mean, yeah, that's
I guess
exactly it.
impermanent is the best
Yeah.
answer for me.
Same.
Nice.
Time to pick a music quote from the various favorite songs because no quiz is complete without this question. Wow,
From
there's a lot of answers here.
The quiz author's favorite songs, I assume. All right, I'm just going to read these silently and then pick mine and tell it to you.
Yeah, we're not going to read all these answers, except the listeners should know that the first answer is your taste in music is the worst, and I'm upset that there isn't more music on here that I enjoy.
I'm gonna pick that one because I don't like any of these. Or more accurately, I don't know any of these.
Yeah, the only song here I know is Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, I just realized that it says what the song is afterwards.
Yep.
I was like, these are stupid lyrics. Who wrote My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy as part of their song?
Alright, I'm going to also pick the first option like David.
Yeah, likewise.
How often do you
Bummer.
publish an episode? Weekly.
Yep.
Easy.
This is interesting. I didn't think that it would assume that you made a podcast when you...
How do you organize your content? I think this quiz is meant to be like, I want to make a podcast. What kind of podcast should I do?
Right.
Interesting.
How do you organize your content before publication?
You don't.
What? I don't handle content. My co-host does.
All right, let's see. Folder for each co-host's audio. That's not true.
It's one.
Scripts live in one folder.
It's one folder for the podcast.
Yeah, no, Yep. It's a little more organized than that.
But that's
this your
more
first
accurate.
podcast?
Yes.
Oh, wait, guys. On the top, it says trending now and gives you like a recommendation for a quiz to do. And I just got recommended, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Finish this lyric. Wake me up blank. Wake me up when inside. Wake me up before you go. Yeah, it's wake me up when September ends. That's the best one.
I didn't even see the choices before. All right, what's your dream goal for the podcast?
A live show with fans from across the country coming to listen to me and my co-host perform. A TV show being backed up by a corporate entity and thus turning my show into a factual, functional hub of information. Yeah, right.
TV show.
Give me live show any day.
Oh, you're going for the live show?
I think I'm agreeing with live show because it seems like a more interesting option than a TV show, and I definitely don't want us to become corporate backed.
It would be so fun
unless
to travel.
There's anyone out there actually willing to like sponsor us, because I will sell out instantly.
It would be so fun to travel around the country, doing live shows. That'd be so fun.
That's fair.
What are you doing tonight? Editing my podcast, watching the news, Netflix, something crafty, consulting my co-hosts about the next show, organizing my desk or recording area, tooling around with an instrument, catching up on my reading. That is my answer. Or
sleeping.
I mean, sleeping. I also will sleep tonight.
Yeah, sleeping I think is a good answer. Editing the podcast, I don't know if I'm going to edit it tonight. I don't feel that motivated.
Pick a word that sounds nice.
Nefarious.
Nefarious, transubstantiation, delightful, modus operandi, effervescent, opulence, panacea, surreptitious, and ebullience. Those are some good answers.
I'm going for panacea.
I'm going to go... I like that. That's a good one. But I think I'm going to go for ebullience.
Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means. Congrats, you're a D&D podcast. Is that what you got?
Ebullience is the quality of being cheerful and full of energy, exuberance. Let's see. You're a political podcast. Oh, no.
I think this is the closest to what our actual podcast is. We're all nerds on the inside, and we're mega proud of your dedication to something that's covered. I don't want to explain this. Getting everyone together to play, but getting everyone recorded and sounding great so nothing gets in the way of the impactful story that's unfolding before your eyes. Your friends and family take notes on your organizational skills. Yeah, I wish. Because you are capital the best. And I'm pretty sure at this stage you could fight God and win. You also have the best dice, and I promise I will not eat them. 10 out of 10 would take part in your campaign, but I can't do Tuesdays.
I'm a little disappointed because I scrolled down and it says, here's how your result compares to others. Apparently there were only 4 choices.
Yep.
Fiction podcast, true crime podcast, political podcast, or D&D podcast.
I've got a crime podcast.
Yeah,
nice.
So, all right. The only notable thing from the political podcast description is that the last sentence is 10 out of 10 would point you in the direction of my enemies and tell you to go wild. So,
all right. Well, we are way over time, hour 38. So,
yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody. If you still are, send us an email with your responses to any of these quizzes. Thanks for being here, David.
Sure.
And until next time, I'm Alex.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Alex.
And this has been
Joel.